and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer, but my channel is Carmela Caspi and so is my Instagram. It's a name that I'm using professionally for my writing career and acting. I make videos that focus on screenwriting, novel writing, acting, filmmaking, and just my everyday life as someone who writes. If all that sounds great, please like and subscribe so you don't miss a video. Today I plan on cleaning my office. It is a bit of a mess, cluttered, dusty, not a space I want to work in. Once it's all clean, I'll work on some log lines. I'm collaborating with a friend of mine and she's asked me to write some log lines. I also think I want to focus a little bit of time today on thinking of ideas for a short horror novel or story. I recently wrote a one-page script and submitted it to Killer Script, or is it Killer Scripts? I'll put it up right here. And that whole experience got me inspired to start writing, or at least thinking about ideas for a horror story. So when it comes to horror stories, I generally stay away from all the gore. I prefer psychological horror, elements of ghost, but I mostly like to focus on people and the twisted things they can come up with, or the chaos that could ensue because of a situation they've either put themselves in or they've been brought into. I said I don't like gore, but I do like when horror focuses on the body and how it can be grotesque. For my story, I definitely want to focus more on the psychological aspects of horror, but if I think of something that focuses more on the body, then maybe I'll switch. But for now, I'm leaning more towards psychological horror. Anyway, let's get into the video. I think I've done as much as I can as far as cleaning goes for today. I dusted, cleaned off my desk, vacuumed, cleaned the shelves, or dusted off the shelves. So at least I feel like things are clean, and when things are clean, it's a lot easier for me to work and be creative. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and make myself something to eat, and then after that I'll probably start working on some writing stuff. Actually, I should probably pick a book right now. If you hear that crunching, it's my dog. Morty, you got a bone? Got an antler? So I'm thinking, I didn't read this one, I listened to an Audible. I'm thinking Bunny might be a good book to reread, or yeah, I guess reread, even though it was on Audible. And then, let's see. I have a few Stephen King books, but they're not the ones that I think will most inspire me. Let's go over to this side. These are usually where I put the books I'm currently reading. And I have a tendency to start a lot of books and then switch over. So we have this book right here. I've been reading this one. These stories are pretty good. So I think I'll continue reading this one. And then we have this. I think I'll go ahead and continue with this one. And that seems to be it for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on these books. I'm gonna finish this book. It's Small Horrors by Darcy Coates. And then Stephen King, Night Shift. Just has a bunch of short stories in it. And then Bunny by Mona Awad. Yeah, Bunny by Mona Awad. So I'll go ahead and work on these, and then when I'm done with them, I'll either go to Barnes & Noble or I'll order them online. Additional books. I'm not sure which ones yet. Might do a Google search or look on Goodreads and see what I can find. But right now I'm gonna make myself something to eat and then come back up here and get some work done. I have to show you something. The UPS person just came by and I just ordered this yesterday and I'm so excited to show you. I did not think it was gonna come so soon. Oh no, I only got one. So this is what I ordered. It's Vampire Academy. And it basically has, it's a comic book. So I'm super excited to read these. I ordered another one. I forget what it was called, but hopefully it will arrive soon. So I will have the two of them. Oh, actually it says graphic novel. And I will let you know what I think of the graphic novel. I don't know why I said comic. My dogs are playing. They want me to feed them. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what I got. So excited! So I decided to make some rice for myself to go along with the rest of my dinner. I already washed it and put the water in. Now, I'm just gonna turn it on and put the lid on it. And dinner is served. I'm back in my office and my neighbor's having a party, so if you can hear music, that's where that's coming from. So I'm gonna go ahead and annotate my books. I bought this from Amazon recently. So let's see, what colors do I want? Actually, let's pick a book first. I'm gonna finish, or probably yeah, I'm gonna reread all the stories because I haven't been reading them consistently. I'll just pick up the book randomly and read a story and then not pick it up again for several weeks or a month. So let's see, what colors do I want? Something, actually this one will probably work pretty good. It has the dark blue and the gray and the lighter. Yeah, we'll use this. All right, let's see. How to open this up like this. All right, more plastic. Stuck. Ah, there we go. Maybe not. It's stuck in there. Okay, there we go. All right. So now that I've picked the book that I want to focus on and have all my annotating stuff ready, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my log lines because I've been putting it off now for a couple of weeks, and it is not good to procrastinate, especially when it comes to writing, because the longer you put it off, the longer it takes to actually write your story or your screenplay. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. And then if it isn't too late by the time I'm finished with my outlines, or if it isn't too late by the time I finish with my log line, then I'll go ahead and start the first story and read as many as I can until I cannot keep my eyes open. So yeah. So I suppose I should mention what kind of story this log line I'm going to be working on is about. My friend and I decided on horror, and it's a short movie, so she was saying no more than 7 pages, 3 to 7 pages. That's kind of where we're going. So I'm just gonna write 5 to 10 log lines, polish them as best I can, and then I'll email them to her. Probably not today, probably in another, I don't know, few days or so. Log lines, if you know, you know, they're so hard to write. To be able to just pinpoint your story or be able to tell your story in just 2 sentences or less, it is difficult. If it's possible, I think the story would be best if there was little to no dialogue and just have it be extremely visual. We don't have access to special effects, so everything will have to be whatever we can create on our own with the actors or with makeup. But yeah, this is my first collaboration and I am super excited, also nervous because, you know, of course you never want to let anyone down. I did have a wrist rest, but I put it in the washing machine thinking it would be okay, and it exploded in the washing machine, so not okay. So just in case you don't know what a logline is, I should probably tell you. So a logline basically explains the key points of your story. You want to start off with your main character, focus on the inciting incident, central conflict, even include the antagonist.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Let's see the computer glare in my glasses. Alright, I'm on Screencraft right now. So I'm going to read to you a famous logline. A lion cub crown prince is tricked by a treacherous uncle into thinking he caused his father's death and flees into exile in despair, only to learn in adulthood his identity and his responsibilities. Lion King, or The Lion King. So see, you have the protagonist at the beginning of the sentence, and then it goes into what cause of the inciting incident, why the lion fled, or Simba, and then what drives him back into the story. Normally you don't mention the protagonist's first name. It's more of what happens to the character. So you generally want to open up with the main character, which leads you into the inciting incident, and then focus on the central conflict that is brought on by the antagonist. It seems simple enough, but it's not. It's actually something that I would love to get better at, and I know the only way to improve is by practicing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to writing. Hopefully by the time I come back, I will have at least 1 or 2 log lines. I will not share them. Sorry. I don't think that my friend would like that very much, especially because I said it's a collaboration, so it's something that we'll be working on together, and then hopefully eventually you turn it into a movie. But anyway, writing time. Now I'm going to finish my night off by reading this book. Or I should say rereading it, because I already started it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to chatting with you in the comments.